From fashion controversies to royal romance, Meghan Markle and Lord Hugo Manners find themselves in the crosshairs of criticism for their cultural choices. What do they have in common, and how did ancient royal rules impact Princess Anne's love life? Stick around as we explore surprising connections between royalty, fashion, and politics. Meghan Markle and Lord Hugo Manners, a tale of fashion criticism. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, isn't the only one to face backlash over fashion choices with cultural implications. Lord Hugo Manners, son of the Duke of Rutland, has been recently criticized for his clothing brand, Joa, which takes inspiration from Indian attire. Some critics accuse him of country pillaging for his use of traditional Indian designs. Meghan, too, encountered similar scrutiny in 2018 when her wedding dress with Indian motifs was labeled by some as tone-deaf and patronizing. In Queen of Our Times, author Robert Hardman highlighted how U.S. and Indian scholars interpreted her design choices as an example of colonial amnesia. Perhaps Meghan and Lord Hugo's shared experiences suggest that traditional British tweed might have been a safer bet. Royal romance and ancient traditions. The romantic past of the British royals often intertwines with age-old rules that feel as outdated as they are intriguing. Princess Anne, who recently awarded an honorary degree to Queen Camilla, once had romantic ties to Andrew Parker Bowles, a dashing Catholic officer. However, any potential romance was hindered by historical statutes that barred royals from marrying Catholics while retaining their succession rights. It's a rule that played a significant part in the royal dating landscape until 2013, when the Succession to the Crown Act removed this restriction. For Anne and Andrew, the change came far too late, but the story remains a poignant reminder of how traditions can shape and even block royal relationships. Global politics, beer, and royal etiquette. Moving from royal love stories to global diplomacy, recent interactions between President Xi Jinping and British politicians highlight the nuances of political engagements. Xi's 2015 visit to the UK was marked by a touch of British hospitality, including beer, a personal favorite of the Chinese leader. Prince Philip ensured that Xi's suite at Buckingham Palace was stocked with his beloved double diamond, even sneaking a few bottles into Xi's luggage for his return flight. Fast forward to a more recent diplomatic encounter. Keir Starmer's visit to Brazil was noticeably lacking in such gestures. Perhaps a thoughtful crate of ale could have made a diplomatic difference, echoing the charm of David Cameron's past efforts. Shares delightful quirkiness and a look back at politics. Switching gears, let's take a moment to appreciate the always entertaining Cher, who recently shared a lighthearted take on her dyslexia. She humorously admits she can't remember her address or phone number, but with her unique spirit, she doesn't seem to mind. Instead, she cheekily saves her number under Lucille Ball, adding a dash of Hollywood nostalgia to her everyday life. Meanwhile, former Deputy PM John Prescott offered a different kind of comic relief when recalling a blunt conversation with Tony Blair. After an infamous incident involving an egg thrower, Blair gently nudged Prescott toward an apology. Prescott's reply? A firm, unapologetic refusal that left Blair's diplomatic approach floundering. Famous faces and national identity. Even celebrities grapple with identity, as seen with actor Bill Nighy, who opted for an Irish passport to bypass the complications of Brexit-related travel. Thanks to his mother's Irish heritage, Nighy now enjoys the perks of being a European without the restrictions faced by many Brits. Finally, a quick nod to a moment in music history. Shel Talmy, the man who discovered The Who, once faced a courtroom misunderstanding over the band's name. When the judge was confused, his lawyer's humorous clarification, referencing the World Health Organization, remains a classic anecdote in rock history. From fashion faux pas to royal romances and international diplomacy, it's clear that public figures live under a microscope, their choices endlessly scrutinized. What are your thoughts on Meghan's fashion critique or Princess Anne's Miss Royal romance? Share your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exclusive stories and royal revelations. Thanks for watching!